Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Canadian Football Central. CFL content for the fans, by the fans. We got another video coming up as former Winnipeg Blue Bombers defensive lineman Devin Adams has signed with the Saskatchewan Roughriders. He will ink what looks to be boo, that's right, boo. And this looks to be a one-year deal. I say looks to be a one-year deal as it's non-disclosed. Doesn't mean that it could be a two-year deal. Usually, if it's more than 1 year, they disclose that. But again, hopefully that eventually changes. But he had played 10 games for the Bombers in 2025, 9 defensive tackles, 2 sacks in those games. The year before, 2024, 16 defensive tackles, 14 games played, 1 special teams tackle, and 4 sacks in 2024. So this is a guy who's relatively young, only 27 years old. Like in the sense of he's not too old. He's kind of really approaching that prime of his career, age-wise. And he has had some decent success. And so I think this is really just kind of padding up that interior defensive line, because when we're talking Devin Adams, that is kind of his spot is playing nose tackle, playing just playing on the interior. You know, you're not going to see him as an edge rusher. That's not his role. And so that's where I'm curious to see where exactly he fits into kind of the weeds of everything. As if we're looking here at that spot. Now, again, this is pending. This is if they were to just add him into the existing thing. This doesn't take into account guys that are not re-signed, whatnot. They had Johnson, Sanders, Saad, and Rose all in that interior. And so the question is kind of where he would be in that rotation. You know what I mean? And so I'm not sure. I'm curious. What do you think about this, Rick?
Let me go look at Saskatchewan. So, I mean, like, right now they don't even have any players with CFL experience signed on their defensive line.
Yeah.
Like, I guess this is the only player that's really out. I mean, besides Micah Johnson, Shane Ray, Malik Carney, and all them, they're all going to be signed.
Yeah.
But I mean, until then, this is the only one that has somewhat CFL experience on your defense.
Yeah.
So that will be interesting to see.
Yeah. Now I am seeing something here. I'm just curious. I just want to check something. I'm seeing something a little confusing on a site. Just because I want to take a look at some of his information. So he had went to Peru State. And I just want to check. Do they have any of his Do they have any of his stats? Here. Because previously at Peru State, 2021 through 2023, he appeared in 31 games for the Bobcats. He had 156 tackles, 94 solo tackles, 59 tackles for loss, 21 sacks, and 5 pass breakups, and 2 forced fumbles at the Nebraska-based Peru State. So he had done very well over there. Adams was named a 2-time first team all-conference as a punter and a defensive lineman. 2 times. So he had also played he had also punted for them as well. Your D lineman was punting for you. He had 3 kickoffs for 117 yards. This is college stats. 131 punts for 5,225 punting yards, 39.9 average punt, with a longest punt of 65 yards, 6 touchbacks, 20 fair catches, 49 punts from inside the 20-yard line, 19 from 50-plus yards, and completed 6 of 7 passes as a punter, 86%. for 161 yards and 11 carries for 97 yards. Like, this is just such a crazy stat for a defensive lineman. You know what I mean? Like, it seemed like he was playing everything there. You know what I mean? What position? It would be quicker to name what position he wasn't playing. So Devin Adams,
Quarterback?
good. I mean, it said he threw the ball a bit. So,
Punter. Offensive line.
I mean, he plays D line, so it can't be that hard. Who knows? Devin Adams, the jack of all trades, now on the Saskatchewan Roughriders. But honestly, I actually really like this move for Saskatchewan. I am, as a Bomber fan, I'm actually a little annoyed that we lost Devin Adams. In my opinion, he was a really really promising, not like young, but kind of he was a really promising backup. And I really liked having him as that kind of that safety net, as that secondary guy where if he had to bump into defensive tackle, I was confident that he could get the job done. But now Saskatchewan's going to have him for themselves. So it is what it is. All in all, I think this is a good move for the Riders. Anything else there, Rick?
No.
All right, thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. Make sure you guys leave a like on the video, share it around, and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, if you haven't, make sure you guys join our Discord. Link in the description below to our Discord, where we discuss all things CFL, NHL, all sorts of sports stuff. So make sure you guys go there and keep the conversation going. Peace, love, and positivity to all your wonderful people at home. And we will see you guys next time.